Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome back, everyone.
Great to be back.
So this week, we're jumping back into our Trip 685 talk. We're looking again at this really dynamic youth group. And for those of you following along, you know their eBlasts, those newsletters they send out are just, well, they're packed with insights. Really shows how they keep everyone connected, you know?
Absolutely. It's a fascinating look at community engagement.
So today, our focus is squarely on the latest updates. We're looking at the August 3rd eBlast, building on what we talked about last week.
Right.
We'll dig into the immediate plans, some new opportunities popping up, and some pretty critical calendar shifts.
And what's fascinating here, I think, is not just the what, but the how. How they communicate these changes.
Exactly.
These updates, they really show how dynamic troop activities are and how these little adjustments directly impact, participation, planning, everything for the Scouts.
It's that constant balance, isn't it? Fun, service, skills.
Precisely. And keeping everyone informed through it all.
Okay, so let's get right into the most immediate stuff. What does this eBlast mean for, right now?
Well, the big headline for this week is the troop meeting.
Ah, yes. Because last week it sounded like maybe no meeting.
That was the initial thought, yeah. But the update clarifies. There is a troop meeting tomorrow night, August 4th, St. John Lutheran, 7:00 p.m.
Okay, so that's a key shift. Important for everyone to catch that one.
Definitely. It really highlights their flexibility, doesn't it?
It does. Things change, plans adapt.
Right. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, managing a busy troop, these kinds of schedule tweaks, whether it's a meeting or a bigger event, they show the adaptability needed.
You have to be responsive.
Exactly. Responsive to, reality.
And speaking of responsiveness, there are some bigger calendar shifts in August mentioned, too.
Yeah, a couple of key ones.
First up, the Court of Honor. That's a pretty big deal for recognition, right?
Oh, absolutely. A major event in the troop calendar.
So that's been pushed back a week. Now it's August 18th.
And the reason they gave makes perfect sense.
The school conflicts, right?
Yeah.
Back to school nights.
Exactly. They noticed a lot of schools had events planned for the original date, August 11th. So shifting it just makes it easier for more families to actually be there.
That's smart planning, thinking about the whole community.
It really is. And this raises an important question, or maybe just highlights something important.
Which is?
Why these shifts matter so much.
Sure.
It's not just logistics. It shows they're listening, they're responsive to what's happening outside the troop, like school schedules.
It makes participation easier, fosters that community feel.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And it also hammers home why you need to pay attention to official communications, like that eBlast. That's where the accurate info is.
Okay, so Court of Honor moved. What else for August? There was something new, wasn't there?
Yes. A new service project popped up. Cleaning up Lake Pflugerville.
Oh, nice. Environmental focus. When's that?
It's scheduled for Saturday, August 16th.
Okay. And there was a specific instruction for signing up, I remember.
That's right. It's not just show up. Volunteers need to RSVP, but directly with the Pflugerville Parks and Recreation contact, the volunteer coordinator there.
Interesting. So coordinating with an external group.
Yeah, which is great. It underlines that commitment to community service, getting involved locally, and, from an organizational standpoint, that clear RSVP process, that's just good event management.
Keeps things organized. Ensures they know who's coming.
And it's a practical lesson for the Scouts, too, right? How these things work.
Definitely. So beyond August, the eBlast also looks ahead. It seems like they're boosting the wider scouting community, too.
Yeah, there's a focus on recruiting, specifically for Pack 685.
The Cub Scout pack, the younger kids.
Exactly. They're asking for help from the older troop scouts at a couple of events.
Okay, what are those?
There's the annual bicycle rodeo coming up soon, August 9th, over Northeast Metro Park. They need help setting up, running stations, that kind of thing.
Fun event.
Yeah.
And probably counts for service hours.
Oh, absolutely. And then there are also specific joint scouting nights later in the month, August 19th and 20th. Again, opportunities for troop scouts to help out, run stations for the potential Cub Scouts, and earn service hours.
That seems really vital. Growing the program, keeping that pipeline going.
It is. These events are crucial for the whole scouting family. And like you said, those service hours are often required for rank advancement.
Right.
But it's more than just hours, isn't it? It's a chance for the older scouts to step up, be leaders, maybe mentor the younger ones a bit.
Yeah, that connection between the pack and troop feels important. Okay, so recruiting support. And then September. Here's where it gets really interesting, I thought. the campout.
Ah, yes, the STEM Adventure Weekend.
They put some new emphasis on that, didn't they? Clarifications.
They did. They're specifically calling it a mini merit badge camp.
Okay, so focused learning.
Very focused. And they also made sure to mention it's, and I think this is a direct quote, really fun.
Haha. Always good to know.
Yeah.
So, STEM-focused mini merit badge camp sounds great. What are the logistics?
Right, so it's September 19th to 21st. Key detail. Scouts need to self-register online for this one.
Oh, okay. Individual registration.
Yep. But they will camp together as a troop once they're there at Lost Pines. Meals are included, which is always a plus.
Definitely. Drop off Friday night, pick up Sunday midday, and registration just opened August 1st.
Right. And this kind of specialized camp, it offers huge benefits.
Why?
Well, think about it. Earning multiple merit badges in a single weekend, that's efficient. It lets scouts really dive into specific skills or interests, especially STEM, which is obviously huge these days.
True. Accelerates their progress, maybe.
It can, yeah. And that self-registration piece. It might seem small, but it actually gives the scouts a bit more ownership, teaches them to take initiative for their own advancement, personal responsibility.
Okay, makes sense. Now, shifting gears a bit, funding all these adventures, there's news on the fundraising front too, right? A brand new one?
Yes, big news here. They're kicking off a poinsettia fundraiser.
Poinsettias. Okay, thinking ahead to the holidays already.
Exactly. Seems like a smart seasonal choice.
And how does this one work? Is it for the general troop fund?
That's the interesting part. This one is designed specifically for scouts to earn money directly into their individual scout accounts.
Oh, wow. So they sell the plants and the profit goes straight to them.
A significant chunk of it, yes. The plant's festive 6.5-inch pots, red, white, pink, glitter options, sell for $15.50 each.
Oh.
And get this, $7.50 of that goes directly into the selling scouts account.
Wow, that's almost half. That's a pretty good split.
It really is. It's a fantastic way to empower the scouts to, pay for their own campouts, registration fees, whatever they need.
Teaches them some real-world skills, too, I bet. Sales, managing orders.
Absolutely. What's fascinating here is that direct financial link is practical business skills in action.
Yeah.
Sales, tracking, money management, deadlines.
Speaking of deadlines, what are they for this?
Orders and the payment are due September 8th, so they have about a month to sell.
Okay. And delivery.
Delivery is set for Monday, November 24th. That's the Monday right before Thanksgiving. It'll be at the regular church meeting spot.
Ah, convenient.
Well, sort of. There's a crucial note. There's no troop meeting that specific Monday.
Oh. Good catch. So scouts need to arrange pickup.
Exactly. They need to make sure they or someone else can grab their orders, especially if they might be out of town for the holiday week. Logistics.
Important detail. Okay, so the new Poinsettia fundraiser sounds like a great opportunity for individual scouts. Did they mention the other big one? The garage sale.
They did, briefly. Just a reminder that the annual garage sale is still on the calendar for October 4th.
Right, with drop-off the night before, October 3rd.
Yep. And they reiterated the model for the 1, scouts earn money based on the value of items they donate and for the time they put in working the sale.
So another way to earn, but structured differently. More based on contribution and effort.
Exactly. They said more information is coming soon on that one, so something else to keep an eye out for.
Got it.
And connecting the dots here, both these fundraisers, though different, are obviously crucial. They fuel the troops' activities, but maybe more importantly, they give the scouts invaluable real-world experience.
Beyond just the money, you mean?
Yeah. Teamwork, interacting with the community, understanding that effort leads to achieving goals. It's all part of the learning process.
Wow. Okay, so that was a lot to cover just from one eBlast update. Really jam-packed.
It really was. Shows how much can happen week to week.
We hit those immediate calendar shifts, like the troop meeting being on and the Court of Honor moving, adaptability in action, and the new service project at Lake Pflegerville showing that community commitment.
Right, and the organized approach to volunteering.
Plus, looking ahead, helping with Cub Scout recruiting, building that pipeline.
And that really interesting STEM Adventure weekend in September, the Mini Merit Badge Camp.
Yeah. And finally, the fundraising, kicking off the brand new Poinsettia sales for direct scout earnings.
Alongside the reminder about the established garage sale.
Yeah.
Different ways to contribute and earn.
It just really underscores how vital it is for organizations like this, really any group, to keep those communication lines open and clear. Things change fast.
Absolutely. Which brings us back to that core idea, doesn't it? This consistent communication, these diverse opportunities. They aren't just about logistics or skills, are they?
No, it's building something bigger.
Right. It's building that strong sense of community, that personal responsibility within the organization. It gives everyone a clear path, multiple ways to engage.
So thinking about that.
This raises an important question, I think, for anyone listening. How does that consistent, clear communication, like we see Troop 685 striving for, how does that empower any community you're part of?
Whether it's scouts or work or anything.
Exactly. How might that kind of communication help your community, whatever it is, achieve its goals and foster a much deeper sense of belonging and individual accountability for everyone involved? Something to think about.